go week 16. We come back to you, still have yet to win a parlay, but those aren't the vibes we're starting out with, Bryson. Those are the vibes that we leave in the past. We push that to the caboose, brother. We ain't
lose
living
in
that way
heartbreaking
today.
fashion last week?
Was it heartbreaking? I feel like it wasn't close. Didn't we have Mark Andrews and a few other guys who just didn't come close?
Maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yes, it was JJ McCarthy getting stuffed at the two.
Yeah.
But
I think we're due. I think we're due for a last leg, lose by one leg sitch. Yeah, that's always a good spot to be in.
Yeah. Anytime that we can lose on the last leg is a spot that we on this show really like to be. So welcome everyone in here. Why do you have mayo in your mustache? Got it. That ain't mayo. Is it you, Bryson?
I don't know.
That's the chat, baby. The chat is just a wild card. What Maddie C 1382. Let's get a win, boys. Darren Waller scoring. Where it's funny, we actually were talking about Darren Waller before the show.
Yeah.
If Quinn Ewers was not Darren Waller's quarterback, I would feel a hell of a lot better about it. Kaisha 21-25. Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown. I am certain that at a certain point, we will talk about all of those big name guys. I'm certain we will not put Jonathan Taylor in this parlay, considering he plays on Monday Night Football against the 49ers. So there is that. Okay. Again, listen, I'm going to say this. We have yet to hit a parlay this year. I'm not going to be the moron that comes on here and be like, this is the week. This is the week. We just got to stack one winner at a time as we're building this thing. And we just got to build some momentum. That's it. Bryson's tired. I'm tired. We're all tired.
We're both tired.
And you know what it is? You could say that we haven't slept well, but really the reality of this situation is we're just tired of losing. So let's not do that anymore. And today is a new day. Before we head over to DraftKings, let's take a look at the most bet anytime touchdown scores.
Well, Ryan, I know what they are. You got to close your eyes, bro. Close your eyes.
I'm doing it. Eyes are closed.
Who's your guess?
Okay, who's number?
You're not going to get this right. You're not going to get this right.
For number one?
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts?
No. Not even on the graphic.
Yeah, I mean that makes. By the way, Kyle Pitts, good pick today. I don't know, man. Rashee Rice.
No, you just uncover it. You didn't even come close, bro.
Why wouldn't I have got that? You see, you were never going to guess that. You're not going to get it.
You're never going to guess
bro.
That. You weren't going to guess
went
James
straight
Cook.
To the Bills. My mind went straight to the Bills, and then you said you're never going to get it. So I'm like, who is it? Quinshawn Junkins? Not even on the graphic either. Okay, this is the most bet anytime touchdown scores over at DraftKings. It starts with James Cook. Second, Mike Evans. I find that surprising. To some will not. I find that surprising. Jahmyr Gibbs at -270. Nico Collins in a game that the Texans should win by 70. Devon A. Chen, Jamar Chase, Rico Dowdle, Bucky Irving, Bijan Robinson, and Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams, an interesting one for me. Let's head over to DraftKings. I'm very interested to see what the chat has to say. I will skip the Marlon Mack 4 touchdowns, and I will go to KB225, who is a legend in the chat and on this show, saying Chase TD. Now, KB225 knows this, and I'm just going to be completely honest. I know he's talking about someone on the Cincinnati Bengals. Is he talking about Jamar Chase or Chase Brown?
I think it's got to be Jamar Chase. I don't think Chase Brown is Chase. I think Chase Brown is Chase Brown.
Take. That's a good take. Quality take from you, Bryson.
Ryan, are you still in your fantasy playoffs?
I am. I'm in the semifinals.
You expected to win?
1 league, yes. Or 2 leagues, yes. 1 league, no.
Nice. Best of luck today, man.
Thank you, man. Are you? Not that people want to hear about this, but
yeah. I am. I unfortunately am playing against DJ Moore. I had the number 1 overall seed on the ropes last night until DJ Moore got like a 60-yard tutty or whatever the hell happened.
Yep. That'll happen.
But I'm still projected to win by 3, baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Packers and an onside kick. Not a good mixture. Rob Dog's in here. I will say we're getting a lot. So I went down to the Bengals and we can mix and match here. Jamar Chase getting a lot of love. I don't think he scored since Joe Burrow's back. I don't hate Jamar Chase as an option. He's going to get a ton of targets. Now, whether or not those targets end up resulting in the end zone, that I don't know. Chase Brown, really good matchup against Miami on the ground. I like either of these guys. I will say that. Do you have a specific lean on Brown?
I think I like Jamar. I think I like Jamar because like I saw that Dolphins team like try and guard receivers last week, and it wasn't good. It was like that touchdown DK Metcalf scored last week was disgusting.
Yeah,
that was like that was like and like the Dolphins. I don't see how they haven't given up. I think they might be on the give up button.
I tend to agree. I will also say if this Quinn Ewers start does not go well, I don't really think the Bengals are in a situation where like they give like I don't think the Bengals are like gonna like start resting guys. You know what I mean? Like they're in a Zach Taylor's in a I need to save my job mode. So they need a morale boost. I'll also say I think Joe Burrow's like I think I need to feed my guy. Like let's get my guy a tutty here. You know,
gotta have fun. They need to have fun again.
Gotta have fun again. So shout out to KB225 for giving that one. I do want to read G Smith, my guy. G Smith said Houston defense. That actually,
dude, I agree. I saw that, dude. It's like, dude, I thought Houston defense would not be one of the worst picks we end up in this parlay. I actually firmly believe in that.
Just how do we? You know what? You ever like? You know when a GM makes a trade or makes a transaction, and they're like, if this doesn't work out, how do you explain this in a job interview?
Yeah.
How do we explain this to our boss when we lose this parlay if we have Houston defense in there?
The vibe. We felt the vibe.
Yeah, just you and I are different trying to explain things. Houston defense, interesting one from G Smith. I will say G Smith, and I'll try and read everyone else's chats here as we go. We got a lot of people in the chat, which I love. G Smith also dropped Tyler Shuck, or however you spell it, scooting today. G Smith, you would think this guy has our pre-show room bugged. We were also talking about Tyler Shuck at the beginning of this thing before we started. So
throw that boy in there. Get him in there. We're wasting time. Get him in there. Oh yeah.
I think the Saints might blow this team out today. I don't think the Jets are trying to play anymore.
This team's in New Orleans?
Yes. Which is better for us.
Yeah, for sure. Brady Cook, I'll say that Brady Cook might be dishing today. I'll say that. He might throw a couple passes to the other team, but I would say, actually, you know, I'll say this for best bets. I just came up with one of my best bets right here.
Nice. Right on the spot. I love that. Tyler Shuck, by the way, last week ran 8 times. Boy's not afraid to scoot. And boy might be nice. I like Tyler Shuck. I like Tyler.
That boy nice.
That boy nice. AJ Brown Book Club. We missed another Goddard lock on Saturday. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, good sir. Kelsey's getting 12 plus targets. Yes, he is. Will any of them end in the end zone? That I don't know. Nick Stradamus said a little bit of George Pickens. Are we off the Pickens bandwagon? Are we on it? What's going on?
My problem with Pickens now is like, brother, not all there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's always been the thing, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you just never know what you're going to get with that guy. You know, and I just don't know that I want to put him in the parlay in the same world that we have Tyler Shuck in there and maybe possibly Houston defense.
That is fine to me. Like, genuinely, I'm not going to put up a fight about that. I do think that George Pickens scores today, but do I feel good enough about it to start banging the table for it? I don't. I think it would be a mistake if we did not try and put somebody from this game in here, considering there's only one person at minus 140, and it's a guy who I was going to mention when I saw him on the most bet touchdown scores, who has a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
So I mean, Javonte Williams had to split carries last week in a game the Cowboys needed to win against the Minnesota Vikings with Malik Davis. Malik Davis looked good. I'm not going to sit here and say now Malik Davis is probably going to be.
Is he dead?
Blake Davis.
Why is he plus 600? Why is Jaden Blue ahead of him?
I have no idea. Jaden Blue might be a healthy scratch. Brian Schottenheimer hasn't said one nice thing about Jaden Blue since he got drafted, so I have no idea.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, honestly, I would say CD. I would go to CD Lamb, dude. That man be catching the ball in the end zone, bro.
You don't think of Marion Hampton?
I mean, I can get behind Hampton too. Yeah, I didn't think you'd want to go against your boys. I'm down for Hampton. I like that pick, to be honest. I think Hampton.
Well, here's the thing. I think we both think. I think we both think. Oh, you think the Chargers are going to win?
No, I just think Hampton's going to smoke you guys shit, though.
Yeah, that's not a bad take, dude. What about one of the Cavender twins?
Dude, I'm out on the Cavender twins, man. Every time I've bet on the Cavender twins, I think ever since we bet on him last time, he didn't score, did he?
We lost the parlay he didn't score. He didn't score, but that wasn't his fault, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It's not his fault. It's his bum-ass quarterback's fault.
Yeah.
I think I would rather go with Hampton. That's my honest take. I'm out on the Cavender twins. I'm out on Marcus Seaman. I'm out on all that. I'm out on all that.
I will also say, though, I think my confidence level in this depends on if Quinnen Williams is playing today or not. Like, if Quinnen Williams is playing, I'm really nervous. If Quinnen Williams is playing, I think this is a bad bet, is what I'll say.
Well,
he's questionable.
I mean, in theory, they'd have to tell us within 14 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think so. Well, so I guess we'll find out.
Let me see if the Twitter machine has an answer here.
Yeah, AJ Brown Book Club has got
people are saying on Twitter Williams not playing, bro.
That Quinnen's not playing?
Yeah, the guy that's like going to be activated in his spot took the field with his cleats on. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Tommy Yerish covering the Dallas Cowboys for DallasCowboys.com. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. I will say this. Is this one of those moments where we have to just stick with the chat and go George Pickens? Like, George Pickens and Omarion Hampton, to me, are the only two that I think I'd be interested in taking in this game. I was going to try and suggest Ryan Flournoy. That boy nice, but I can't do that on a wide receiver 4. So, wide receiver 3. No disrespect.
How about this? How about we keep Hampton for now? We go find our 4th leg, and then we revisit.
Deal. Yeah, well, look at you pacing us, dude. Who would have ever thought?
Revisit.
Who would have ever thought, dude? Okay.
Revisit.
Legendary Onion is saying McBride, Trey, of course, friend of the show, is scoring today. Zach Graham, 34, Jay Jettis, and Bowers, anytime touchdown from Raider Nation, 1232. Jackson Dart from Legendary Onion. Bryson Producer from AJ Brown Book Club. Where are we going next, bro? Where are we going next?
Dude, I know you shouted Pitts earlier. I don't hate going to Arizona for that. You know, I don't necessarily love. Let me check the odds on this. Fuck, that's steep. Never mind.
You think that's steep?
No, I was looking at something. I'm looking around at my own screen, right? I was going to look and see how King Henry tonight. But he's in the minus 155. That's outside my wheelhouse. I think I can get down with the Pitts, man, if you want. It just sucks. Like, we're betting on this guy after he just went off, which is not ideal. But it's like, I think there might be a chance Kirk Cousins doesn't know anyone else is on the team.
Yeah, that is
you know
true.
What I mean? Like, that's a chance. There's a chance of that.
Do we lean on an old friend?
I mean, yeah. It's worth noting for the people that, like, next week we have to build a plus 300 parlay if we don't hit this week, which is something that we haven't really addressed on the show.
Because I don't think we've ever thought that was a real reality.
Yeah. So it's like the question is like honestly, you don't have to convince me much to go back to my goats. You know what I mean? It's like our backs against the wall. We got our goats in here. Tyler Shuck, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase was in the parlay when we hit, by the way, like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Trey McBride lost us 10 out of the 11 times that we put him in the parlay last week. And Omari and Hampton against your favorite team. Like, what a great spot for us to be in.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
I'm being serious. I'm being very serious.
This is like I would say like this is a formula that like has worked for us before. To your point, Tyler Shuck, by the way, is like the Spencer Rattler of this parlay.
Well, he's Desmond Ritter. He's Desmond Ritter.
Oh, Desmond Ritter. Sorry, Desmond Ritter. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
So we literally got the same parlay, basically. Just working some things around.
I'm down to see if the chat. Yeah, Zachram.
Can you do me a favor, though? Can you do me a favor? Just click it. Just click it for the 5-leggers. Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad that you just knew. Like I know you knew what I meant.
Yeah.
That's so 162-1 is so sick.
Yeah, that is good.
You know what really sucks, Ryan?
Nico Collins. What's up?
You know what really sucks? So NFL starts at 1 o'clock for you. Is that like 1:17 when they do we're gonna cut to the Raiders Texans, and I don't even know who's playing quarterback for them today, but the quarterback drops back to pass, and you're like, why is this game on red zone? They're on their 15-yard line, and then they just throw a pick 6 or fumble 6, and it's like, holy shit, Texans scored, and now whatever loser we put in the parlay is not gonna fucking score. But that being said, I love this parlay. Timeout. I have another timeout. Who on earth is British Brooks? That's not a real player. That is not a real NFL player. Hold it. British Brooks.
I will say he's a guarantee to score today now. The last time you said this about somebody, you said Oronde Gadsden. Who the hell is that? And then Oronde Gadsden had a legendary 4-week run.
Ryan, who's your guess? Like, what's your guess on what position British Brooks plays?
Tight end.
No, fullback.
Yeah, fullback 5-1 is crazy.
I think he might be getting some snaps now because I think Woody Marks is dead.
Yeah, that fair enough. Do you don't want to revisit the Pickens Hampton conversation? You feel good about Hampton?
No, I don't think I want to go out on betting on your favorite team and our parlay as well. I've already put like $1,000 on the Cowboys today, so I think I'm in I think I'm a little overexposed, as the kids say.
Fair enough. Okay. Here is the Week 16 anytime touchdown parlay. This is for everything for us, Bryson. This one means a lot. Here it is.
Yep.
Jamar Chase, anytime touchdown in Miami against the Dolphins. Tyler Shuck to score a touchdown against the New York Jets. Omari and Hampton to get one in the box in Dallas against America's team. And to finish us off, the best bets GOAT, the BR betting GOAT, I would say, Trey McBride to score a touchdown against the Atlanta Falcons. 4 legs, 30-1 over at DraftKings. If you like it, go over to DraftKings, use a boost, use a promo, whatever you want to do. Tail that thing. If you don't like it, you can still do all those things. Build your own parlay over on DraftKings.
And you can also always add Houston defense and special teams.
Yes, for the 5-leggers. For the Bryheads, the 5th leg is Houston defense, 162-1. So that's a good spot to be. I like this. This is a good spot to be. 30-1 right here. Trey McBride, I think, is going to be the one who is going to have to carry the load. I think I like the boys that we put in here, dude.
You know what they say? Moments like this, Ryan.
Tell me.
Put the load on me. Put the load on me.
Put the load on you, brother. Well, hold on real quick. G. Smith loves this parlay. He said, I'm definitely putting it in there. This ticket is green.
I'm
Nick
about to build
Stradamus
this
said
bad
LB.
boy.
Oh, Nick Stradamus was guessing what position British Brooks was. He guessed
Nice.
linebacker. A linebacker being listed for anytime touchdown is nuts. Oh, that's crazy.
That's good.
All right, so wait. You built this graphic, right, for the public betting warning?
Yeah, you need to close your eyes
Okay.
again. I will say, like, I don't know if there's any melodramatic behind this, but take a guess.
Okay, so public betting warning. Who is the number one bet team? The Detroit Lions.
You are horrible at this. You are fired.
The Bills?
Yeah, that was just horrible. Yes.
One more.
It's the Bills. It's the Bills.
Oh, it is. Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Brutal that the Lions aren't on the graphic. That's one thing to be wrong, one thing to be down.
That was a tough look, dude.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Minus 10.5 against Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. Bryson, hit it.
I got my watch on, though.
All good. Yep. Vikings minus 2.5. Bengals minus 4.5. Patriots plus 3 against the Baltimore Ravens, who have a lot on the line today. And Texans minus 14.5 against the Las Vegas Raiders, who are not playing good football, would be the nice way to say it. Okay, best bets. Bryson, feed me. Plantoni Power DMV said, what do we have so far? Well, you missed the parlay, but lucky for you, we remember the parlay. Jamar Chase, Amarian Hampton, Trey McBride, Tyler Shuck. 4 legs, 30-1. Over on DraftKings.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Bryson. I will say, Bryson, before we start, wait. Before we start this off, you came on this show last week.
No, I was going to address it. Let me address it, bro. Let me address it.
Go ahead. You address it then. I'm shocked you're about to take accountability. Go ahead.
Last week, I came on here 2 days removed from watching the Nebraska volleyball team dismantle my beloved school and alma mater. Everything I love. I love Kansas. As you can see, they're over my shoulder here. I love Kansas. And they smoked us in volleyball. Now our best players in the transfer portal. In my mind, am I this Nebraska volleyball team greatest of all time? Michael Ritter in the chat last week compared to the 1920-something Yankees. Well, I don't know what happened to that Yankees team. I don't know a thing about it. But I'm going to let y'all come on here and say we lost the game outright. We lost the game outright last week. We bet on the sweep and we lost the game outright, which is nuts. It's like we were just one button click caddy corner away from like hitting plus 1,600, you know? Instead, we clicked the upper left. We lost outright. That was nuts. And that is what it is. And like, did I think about coming back on the show today and giving out a darts pick to get us back? I did. But I don't really like any picks this afternoon, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm just saying, we'll get it back. That was a tough loss. Tough look for us. And we'll move on. That being said,
us is crazy. Us is crazy. That I would say it's a tough look for us.
That being said, Ryan, if you do want a good laugh, I could be wrong. I think it's at the top. Oh, it's not at the top. Oh, it is. Ryan, scroll the top left. Look at the top left of DraftKings, bro. Like, look at the sports that are listed. Is it not on there for you?
No, not on there for me.
Oh, that's tough. Well, women's volleyball's on there for me again. I think we got to bet Kentucky, man.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I will say, before you started even talking, AJ Brown Book Club put in 4 volleyball emojis. So I love that the chat is dialed into this. And also, you picking minus points is crazy. And that's honestly, that's exactly what I probably would have expected to happen. Yeah, you lose out. You take minus points.
100%.
I'm gonna take the reins for the first best bet here.
Go for it.
It's on my sweatshirt. It's on my hat. I get the Cowboys. As of last night, life is pointless for them moving forward in this NFL season. That doesn't really matter too much to me. I don't think it matters too much to them. They got a lot to fight for still. There are guys on that team, and George Pickens being one of them, Javonte Williams being the other, who are fighting for contracts. They're fighting for respect. Like, this is not one of those teams, at least in the Cowboys past for me, that I think are led by guys who are like, oh, well, we didn't make the playoffs. We didn't do our job. Like, time to sink the ship. Matt Eberflus has got a lot on the line as well. I think his job is on the line, to be quite honest with you. So I think the Cowboys are going to throw the kitchen sink out at the Chargers here. I think the Cowboys are still a very talented football team. It does stink that Quinnen Williams is on track to not play. But the Chargers have had 2 very nice wins stacked back to back. I think Justin Herbert is a very good quarterback. I question how much that hand is actually healthy. And again, like, hasn't really mattered for them the past 2 weeks. They're also not lighting the world on fire on offense. I think the Cowboys will light the world on fire on offense. Will they be able to keep up with them? I don't think so. I like Cowboys money line here at home against the Chargers.
Good pick. Good pick.
Appreciate it.
I like the pick.
Appreciate it.
Baker Mayfield, 2 passing touchdowns.
Instead of Bucks money line.
Yeah.
Which you said you love.
Yes.
Any particular reason, or you gonna make me
big game, season on the line? That team gonna be tossing a rock. Simple as that.
Good take. Good take. I do fear they use Bucky Irving quite a bit.
For sure. Maybe tossing Bucky the rock too. Don't act like that ain't the truth.
Yeah. I know that's true. No hate from me. KB225 said, so Cowboys over 25.5 team total. I'll say this. Cowboys offense has not looked all that good. The past few weeks.
Stinky.
Yeah. They had some injuries along the offensive line. The right tackle also stinks. Like, they're not finishing in the red zone whatsoever. And then also, if Brandon Aubrey's not making kicks, I mean, you're in a heap of trouble, because I do feel like the Cowboys get very complacent sometimes, where they're like, oh, we're in field goal range. Like, we don't have to do anything crazy here. They don't score, and then they settle for a field goal. And again, if Aubrey's not making field goals, that's a problem. My second best bet here is the Giants plus 2.5. This is another team that, like, I think has some things to fight for. Now, are they fighting for Mike Kafka? No. I don't think they have any desire to fight for Mike Kafka. And I understand that. What I will say is, this is one of those bets. Like, I think the Cowboys Chargers bet for me was more about the Cowboys than it was about the Chargers. This has way more to do about the Minnesota Vikings. Again, Vikings back-to-back good wins. I do not think JJ McCarthy has 3 straight banger NFL games in him at this point in his career. Will he at some point? Maybe.
He's sleeping on 9, brother.
I will take betting against 9 at this point in this spot any day of the week. I live 2 towns over from where 9 is about to play football. It is cold outside, dude. And I've watched that brother play in the cold. You know what he does? Hand the rock off, hand the rock off, hand the rock off, throw about 10 times max. That's what Jim Harbaugh thought of 9 in the cold at Michigan. So, to me, I like the Giants plus 2.5. I think they still got some stuff to fight for. I think that defense also a little underrated. Pin your head down, run after the quarterback. I like 2.5. Do they win the game? I think they will, but I'll take the 2.5.
Yeah, I like it. Red.
I will say before we go to yours, there's some takes in the chat on your last pick. Nick Stradamus said Baker man isn't letting the Bucks lose today. Parlay them both in doing it. Bucks money line and 2+, I guess.
Yeah,
what he's saying. AJ Brown Book Club. Baker over 1.5 touchdowns is a lock. Putting any team in the NFC East is the type of junky behavior I tune in for. Nice. I have 2 NFC East teams in here.
Ribby, I'll give you $100 cash.
Yes.
If you guess the game my next best bet is in.
I will say it is gonna be Chiefs Titans.
No. Jacoby Brissett, 2+ passing touchdowns.
Damn. That was a $100 freebie right there. That's
Rudy.
Nuts.
Rudy.
Yeah. Jacoby.
2+. Put it in there. Yes,
One of them's got to be to Trey, right?
I hope so. I have a feeling that our best bets parlay is going to hit this week. I just got a weird feeling about it.
Is it because it's nice? It's nicey.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what your third pick is before I put a rubber stamp down on that.
I think my third pick, you're both going to simultaneously laugh at, and I don't think you're going to love. I'm going to say that out loud right now. That's my take.
I'm out already. I don't even know what actually, I might be in on it, but I'm probably out on it. I am out. I am officially out on it. I'm officially out on it.
Do you know what I'm about to do? How about this? I don't think you know what button I'm about to click. Do you know what I'm about to do?
I do, but I don't think you're going to click the button I want you to click.
Okay. Ready?
Yes. You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a good man. You're a good man.
Yes.
You're a good man. This parlay's hitting this week. This parlay's hitting this week.
Ravens money line. Lamar? Is Lamar back? You know what I mean?
I don't know, Bob. We might be loosely using the term back, but I will be betting on Lamar tonight, yes.
Back with a lowercase b. Yeah, I mean, betting on Lamar in prime time. Have we ever won a bet when the two of us have done that?
No, we have not.
I don't think we have. But I'll say this. I don't think the Patriots are overrated. I actually don't think that at all. So again, one of those bets where it's not about the other team. I think this is about the Ravens, and I think there's an opportunity to be had here to shut the door on their division and really just start thinking about what do we have to do to get better before January comes and we have to start playing playoff football. I think there are weird things going on in Baltimore, but I do think this is a very talented team. You get Derrick Henry going, you get Lamar going. Zay Flowers got to start catching the football a little bit more, but I like this Ravens team to win this game tonight. And based on the percentages that you see down below, apparently shock the world. I think this team is better than they're getting credit for. And I think they win this game tonight in the freezing cold in Baltimore. Man, I will say this, though. Isn't it such a throwback, Bryson? And I don't know how much AFC football you feel nostalgic about, but Pats Ravens with both of these teams being good in a primetime spot, it just makes me want to get cozy up on a couch and just drink some hot chocolate. You know what I mean? And just enjoy the game.
And I'll be doing most of that. I'm more of a hot apple cider guy, we're being honest.
I'm just not. Hot apple cider is just not really as accessible to me.
Well, you can go buy that bad boy by the jug at my grocery store down the street.
Period. Go ahead, brother.
Next game, Lions game. Let me know when you're there.
Love. I'm here.
Click SGP Builder for me, please, sir.
Oh, Bryson, we were going to win, dude.
No, we're going to win.
Okay.
Lions, money line. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's not bad. I will say that's the same price. That's the same price as our anytime touchdown parlay.
30-1. 30-1.
Kentucky volleyball.
Kentucky volleyball. Holy dude, Brian, you know something nuts? Take one guy. I mean, this might be kind of obvious. Let's say, do you know where the NCAA tournament final is today? Where it's at?
Lawrence, Kansas.
No, not that good, unfortunately.
Tell me where.
It is in Kansas City, Missouri.
Nice. Right across the street.
Oh, you can't see it because I got the thing. That's brutal.
Can't even see you.
I got tickets, bro. I got tickets.
You going?
I'm not going, but I got tickets.
Nice. Love that for you. Okay. AJ Brown Book Club. Before I read this, AJ Brown Book Club said, this hits, all caps, hits. Cider up, boys. Love that energy.
Brian, I have a real question for you. I'm going to throw something out there wild real quick. Why? This is going to legitimately catch you off guard. Are you ready?
No. Can I say something real quick? I feel like
yes, you may.
I feel like I'm comparable to the quarterback of this show. And I feel like I've done a good job over the past 2 years of letting you know my cadence as to when I'm about to get into a read. And you just that was a false start.
No, I just want to throw before you read. I need to get ahead of the read. I I just pulled when they pull back and look at the quarterback and I don't know the play situation. That was basically what if we also parlayed this with the touchdown parlay? Have you considered that at all?
Nope, I haven't. How about let's just hit one at a time, brother? We haven't hit one.
Dude, Ryan, if we hit both parlays, tell me you won't be pissed you didn't take 1,000 to 1 parlay today.
I mean, and I don't probably not until you like tell me that like you text me that like $10 would have won us $4 million. Then I'll be upset.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, you better keep your phone line open, brother, because I'll be texting.
Yeah, I know you will. You got the play? You good?
Yeah.
We good? We good to line back up?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. Nice. Okay. This is our best bets for today. I am on Cowboys money line, Giants plus 2.5, and Baltimore Ravens money line against the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football. Bryson, on the other hand, Baker Mayfield, 2+ passing touchdowns. Jacoby Brissett, 2+ passing touchdowns. And then a little same game parlay in one of the games of the day in that late afternoon window in Detroit, Michigan. Lions money line, Jahmyr Gibbs, anytime touchdown score, 7 legs, 30-1. As I say always, you do not have to parlay this. You can very much pick and choose what you like in here. If you hate all of it, you can fade it. You could fade it in a parlay. You could fade it single. You could take it single. You could take it in a parlay. Do whatever you want with it. But we got 7 picks that we feel really good about. Our best bets of the day. Bryce, your hand is raised. What would you like?
I just want to say something cool. If you take this parlay and you parlay it with the touchdown score and you add in Houston Texans defense and special teams, $25, 100 racks. That's what I'm saying. Cool. And I'm not saying you're going to take it. I'm not saying everyone in the chat's going to take it. But I know someone out there, someone will be like, you know what? Week 16, Ryan and Bryson, freelance in the show, cooking up. They're both sleepy, both out of a little sleep because their work's been having them travel the world. This is when they're at their prime. A little bit of delusion. I'm seeing shit. I've been seeing shit half the day. I can't even see straight, bro. There's a chance that we're dying. Remember, like every last leg legend that cooks up these crazy parlays, they're always weirdos, bro. They're always crazy. They're always crazy. It's like, now I'm crazy. I'm crazy now, and now I can fucking cook, bro. I'm just saying.
As somebody whose job it is to work with those last leg legends, I love that you just put that on the airwaves. No problem. That's the delusion. That's the type of delusion we're talking about. There's no filter going on in there. They're a
little cuckoo sometimes, man. I'm a firm believer a lot of those guys are very self-aware. They be saying they cuckoo. But yeah, I'm a little crazy, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, chat real quick and then we're out of here. Tag 815, Baker or Stroud, who would you start today? I tend to think Baker. You agree?
I don't know, actually, because I actually almost made a really ballsy choice and started CJ.
All right.
I almost started CJ over Josh Allen today. I almost did it. I didn't do it, but I almost did it.
Yeah, I mean, CJ's playing the Raiders. That makes a lot of sense to me. AJ Brown Book Club doing the read for us said you can boost the crazy parlay you just said over on DraftKings. Max Rexel saying you've always been crazy. Stanley Earl 11 Pacheco over on rushing receiving touchdowns. They're playing the Titans. I'm not in on Pacheco, but I hope you win that. And then G Smith to close this thing out. I got to say, I think you might have me convinced Bryson might have to do that. And that is one hell of a way to close this show.
No, I got one last.
Week 16. Go ahead.
$10. $104,000 again if you add Kentucky women's volleyball. That's all. Move on.
Fair enough. Okay. Week 16. Appreciate y'all. This was fun. Hopefully we come back a winner and don't have to build a 2-1 parlay. For Bryson Stricker, I am Ryan Ribeiro. We will catch you next time, next week, 11 a.m. Eastern in the BR app and on YouTube. Until then, adios.
Peace.